Air, now streaming on Prime Video, narrates the story of Nike's endeavor to sign rookie Michael Jordan during a time when the brand was a minor player in the basketball shoe market, trailing behind competitors like Converse and Adidas. Directed by Ben Affleck, who also stars in the film, the movie features an impressive cast including Matt Damon, Jason Bateman, Chris Tucker, and Viola Davis, a lineup renowned for their box office success. With a runtime of 112 minutes, the film presents an uplifting story based on the real-life events leading to the creation of the Air Jordan shoe line. Valued at $5.1 billion in 2022, the Air Jordan brand represents one of the most profitable athlete-brand partnerships ever established. Air seeks to recapture this extraordinary success story, questioning whether it managed to soar at the box office with the same grace as Michael Jordan himself. But before we get into the review, we'd just like to thank all of the viewers for your support, and as we're trying to reach 200 subscribers, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, hitting the notification bell will alert you when we drop new content. Now, let's get critical. The film kicks off with a vibrant 80s montage that encapsulates key events and pop culture moments, establishing the era's ambience alongside with the dynamic, communal atmosphere of Nike's headquarters, depicted as a close-knit, hardworking everyman's office. We are introduced to Sonny Vaccaro, Nike's basketball talent scout, at a high school basketball game. Sonny is portrayed as approachable and values the personal connections he's fostered with players, coaches, families, and programs. His character is also marked by his gambling habits, placing strategic wagers on NBA players alongside riskier bets at crap staples. The sneaker market of 1984 shows Converse leading with 54%, followed by Adidas at 29%, and Nike trailing at 17%. Sonny discusses potential prospects with Howard White, portrayed by Chris Tucker, highlighting Nike's financial struggles and challenges in competing with rivals for athlete endorsements, given Nike's reputation as a running shoe brand rather than a basketball shoemaker. In a pivotal meeting, Sonny attempts to persuade Nike's marketing VP Rob Strasser, played by Jason Bateman, and co-founder CEO Phil Knight, played by Ben Affleck, to invest heavily in recruiting Michael Jordan, despite Jordan's preference for Adidas. Convinced of Jordan's unparalleled talent and marketability after viewing his college highlights and drawing inspiration from Arthur Ashe's commercial, Vaccaro becomes determined to sign Jordan, believing he could revolutionize Nike's presence in the basketball shoe market. Sonny, after consulting George Raveling, played by Marlon Wayans, who coached Jordan in the Olympics, decides to bypass Jordan's agent and directly approach his mother, Dolores Jordan, played by Viola Davis, in North Carolina, promising Nike's undivided attention compared to Adidas and Converse. Despite initial displeasure from Jordan's agent, David Falk, a meeting is arranged at Nike's headquarters in Oregon. Vaccaro and Strasser commissioned designer Peter Moore to create a prototype shoe utilizing Nike's Air Sole technology, coining the Air Jordan line. After a suspenseful wait post-pitch, Sonny learns Adidas has matched Nike's offer, fearing they've lost the deal. However, Dolores calls to announce Michael's decision to sign with Nike, contingent on receiving a percentage from Air Jordan sales. Sonny's agreement, despite doubts about board approval, leads Knight to allocate the entire divisional budget of $250,000 plus a revenue percentage to Jordan. The film concludes with an epilogue highlighting the unprecedented success of Air Jordans, generating $169 million in the first year, vastly exceeding expectations and propelling Nike to the forefront of the basketball sneaker industry, eventually leading to Nike's acquisition of Converse. Ben Affleck, no newcomer to the director's chair, delivers another refined addition to his filmography. The movie is direct and purposeful in its storytelling, avoiding superfluous details or unnecessary drama. Reuniting with editor William Goldenberg and cinematographer Robert Richardson, who collaborated with him on Live by Night, Affleck takes pride in this project being the inaugural film directed under his production banner, Artists' Equity. He imbues the film with themes of self-worth, respect, and the courage to take risks as embodied by the character Sonny. Matt Damon, serving as co-producer, lauds Affleck's directing for its efficiency, noting that the production wrapped in 24 days, well under the budgeted 33 days. Additionally, Affleck made a concerted effort to include African-American actors in significant roles, addressing the original script's lack of diversity. The film features extended takes that translate to 6 to 7 pages of the script, notably longer than the typical 2-page scenes. Despite the extensive dialogue, the pace never falters or feels aimless. The narrative is streamlined, focusing on action and progression without getting bogged down in protracted negotiations or presentations. In casting, Affleck consulted Michael Jordan, allowing him to have a say in the selection of actors, with Lindsey Graham officially handling casting duties. Jordan's sole casting request was for Viola Davis to portray his mother, a role she executes with a blend of fierceness and pragmatism that captures a mother's love and protectiveness. The ensemble cast shines uniformly, with no single performance overshadowing the others. Affleck and Damon share a compelling chemistry, while Jason Bateman and Chris Tucker add a layer of humor and balance without resorting to caricature. Importantly, the film focuses on the individuals around Jordan and their journey to secure the era's most significant brand deal rather than on Jordan himself. Jordan is portrayed indirectly through blurred or obscured visuals and a disembodied voice, enhancing the mystique surrounding one of basketball's most legendary figures. This film isn't your typical sports movie. While many might anticipate a narrative centered around Michael Jordan, its focus lies elsewhere, yet it remains as compelling and engaging as any story set in the realm of sports. Sonny's character is portrayed with a deep care for Michael and his family, and a vision for the brand they could build together. He recognized Michael's potential early on and leveraged this insight to connect with Dolores, Michael's mother, acknowledging Michael's unique talents. Growing up in the 90s, during the zenith of Jordan's fame, I couldn't afford Jordans due to my family's financial situation, though I knew many who were captivated by them. However, owning them as an adult brought a sense of satisfaction, connecting me to a culture that spans generations, appreciating their style, and feeling an almost magical boost on the basketball court, as if I could fly like Mike. With a production budget of $90 million, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon managed to break even at the box office, not accounting for streaming revenues and additional earnings. Crafting a narrative from true events presents both challenges and advantages. The storyline and outcomes are predetermined, yet the film must weave in themes and motivations to flesh out the characters and blend reality with dramatization. Typically, I look for more background on characters and their motivations, but this film clearly focuses on a close-knit team's collective effort to bet on a vision for the company with faith, determination, and self-awareness. These themes resonate universally, making this film a success in my eyes regardless of its box office performance. With that said, I'm giving this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I'm constantly in pursuit of realizing my dreams, and I hope you are too. Like Sonny said, a shoe is just a shoe until somebody steps into it.